Alright, we're doing this until it's over. Might join different chats. Don't know. But we have a few characters to meet. I do believe, though, that we have one more date with Kopi.
Order up! I've got a Vietnamese iced coffee, soy frappuccino, and a Mexican iced mocha.
Oh, hell yeah! She's making more types of coffee. Alright, I'm gonna have to let Joe front for this. The fact that they went immediately to Vietnamese iced coffee, that there is, yeah, that's a thing for Joe. Alright, something about the holy shit. Ooh, this is good.
Kopi seems far cheerier this time around, as busy as ever and calling out orders. She grins when she spots you, greeting you with a peppy wave.
Well, hello.
God, this is great! Kopi! I also think I have one more date with Mitchell, which I feel bad for doing that to Mask, but the only other person that they really want to date right now is Timothy. And that's at 9, so I got 2 early dates.
If it isn't my favorite customer.
Business is pretty hectic today.
No kidding! I haven't had this much business in ages. But hey, at least I'm doing things my way.
What do you mean?
Wait. No. Didn't you hear? Did nobody tell you?
No, no one did.
Did I not tell you? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this! I do all of my marketing and it was all for nothing? What a drag!
What is it, Kopi?
Kopi sets her coffee implements down and gestures all around her, absolutely radiating pride.
I did! I went and made my own cafe!
Ah!
Welcome to my little slice of paradise.
Everything looks the same.
Well, funny story about that. It was kind of like mutiny. I still get to keep the space, but I get to do things my way.
Oh, that's the best kind of way to do that.
But once the others realized that Roofbox had nobody else to be a barista, they started ordering under my own branding real fast.
Ooh.
It was kind of a whirlwind experience, but now I get to do things my way.
That's awesome!
Right? I'm so stoked that I could finally make this a reality. And it's all thanks to you.
I want
It
to
just
work
goes to show you, sometimes red line policies aren't always the way. Sometimes you have to bend them to get return business. Now, bear in mind, I do not have a name for this place yet. It's currently just, hey, wanna get a coffee from Kopi? At least, that's the word of mouth I'm hearing at the moment.
It's Kopi's words.
I don't really have a proper business name, but I'm workshopping some ideas.
Oh, you come up with something. That sounds awesome.
That's a good idea. Next time you come around, hopefully I'll have something ready. I seriously can't thank you enough for all of this. Which reminds me, you've been one of my favorite customers, and, well, I don't get this close to just anybody.
Aww.
I think I love you. Like, more than a friend way. maybe it's too much to ask and it's just wishful thinking on my part, but I've been seeing the signs from you.
Hell
I think
yeah!
I'm ready to take this to the next step. Cream it in my coffee. Do you think we could be more than just barista and customer?
Fuck, I've been waiting since day one to do this. I love you too.
Really? Gosh, I'm so glad.
Kopi, with you as her right hand, thrives in the coffee business.
Aw,
Under her leadership, the house's coffee has never been better. Customers are satisfied and have started to take a keen liking to chatting away with Kopi. Your love and support has shaped her new perspective on life and coffee. She insisted all of her new drinks be dedicated to you, with your name adorned on the menu.
I have 2 cafes now.
Without the shackles of corporate greed over her, she is the go-to spot for anybody looking to get a nice warm reception. She's happy to have you right by her side, eagerly awaiting for you to try her next cup of coffee.
The best kind of love.
You warm me up inside.
God, that's exact. I was about to make a warm me up inside joke. I think that gave me charm. Which makes a ton of sense. Customer service. Yes, we need one more date with Mitchell.
Hi there. I'm just finishing up my latest round of reviews. Care to have a read?
Let's hear the fusion barbecue one.
Koa's 2 currants. Let us see. When we walked into the living room for our lunch rendezvous, there was a lot to take in. Hawaiian and Korean themes blended seamlessly in this laid-back barbecue joint. Palm shack decor as if we were transported to Maui, but with traditional Korean furnishings reminiscent of Seoul's best restaurants. Not to
yeah.
mention the comfiest couch seats you could imagine. Bravo! But what about the food? The food? Simply put, this is comfort food that is big on comfort. And we are here for it. My guest and I love the crisscrossing flavors that seem to add a new punch to old classics. This fusion left us feeling fused to the couch in the best possible way. Koa has won big in the food department. In conclusion, if you want a fusion that leaves you feeling like you just toured the world, all without leaving the comfort of your own couch, Koa's 2 currants is our current pick for the best new restaurant in the living room. Which review next?
Let's see. Let's do Daisuke's.
Here's my review for Omakase Daisuke. The headline reads, "A Traditional Triumph." From the exquisitely understated decor to the traditional greetings at the door, Omakase Daisuke hits every single mark of a great sushi restaurant. Ambiance, menu selection, food quality, and value are of the highest grade. The at first glance hideous presentation belies sushi of the highest caliber. I've truly never tasted its equal. My guest and I enjoyed a wonderful and, dare I say, romantic dinner for 2. And I can recommend this restaurant without a shred of hesitation.
Wasn't the sushi like
Omakase Daisuke receives 5 out of 5 stars.
Maybe it's the order you do them in.
This new kid on the block is here to stay. Which review next?
Freddy's ice cream place, because that's where we got almost sexual before we got sexual.
Ah yes, Freddy's Yummy Yeti. Ahem. This rustic hole in the wall is, at first glance, nothing to write home about. But the frozen exterior belies an inner warmth that brings joy to the soul. From the icicles hanging off the sign to the vintage ice cream box seats, The Yummy Yeti transports one to a magical frozen kingdom reminiscent of a time gone by. Ambiance? 5 stars. But what about the food? While at the Yeti, we devoured 2 absolutely delightful frozen treats. And let me assure you, this isn't the kind of place you go with a full stomach. You'll want a single scoop of one of his unique flavors. And don't forget to save space for his one-of-a-kind, decadent masterpiece, the Everyday is Sunday. Food? 5 stars. Service, of course, can make or break a new restaurant. Howard, my lovely guest and I were tended to and immediately made to feel right at home.
Aww.
We're never without our host's attention. He saw to it that we treated ourselves to whatever we liked. 5 glowing stars for service. All in all, well, dear friends, I must say that new ice cream joint in town is an absolute accomplishment. All things considered, Freddy Yeti has cracked the code. Or should I say, cracked the cone. Your faithful critic can highly recommend it. Now we come to the most important review of them all. Our reviews of one another. So, what do you think of me?
You're fucking incredible. I'd like to make a reservation, a romantic dinner for 2.
To be honest, I'm not sure your palate is refined enough for my taste. But might I propose a dinner out as friends?
Yes.
I see that our tastes here are in alignment. I can think of no better way to celebrate our friendship than to have a bite to eat. What do you say, friend? Shall we indulge?
Let's go back to Freddy's.
I think I'll leave my review notes at home for this one. You're already 5 stars in my book.
Aww.
Foodie friends!
Alright. I think with that, I'm only coming back when we're ready to do Zoe's stuff. So, away I go. There we are. Okay, she needs to lay off the fucking set. Okay, so that's Lucinda Lavish moving around the house. Those like crazy sparkles. Alright.
A tall, statuesque corporate type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you, hands on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval, and the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
Rub what in?
This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, large-brained genius that you are, train my replacement.
I would never do that.
Oh, you're bad enough to get me fired, but not bad enough to glory in my downfall, huh? Yeah, right. Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
Sounds good.
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker, your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie.
fucking great name. Hello, I'm Mask, and,
You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
what languages are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace it?
No, actually, I'm just curious, because at the moment, I speak 3, and am fluent in only 1.
Nice try.
I wasn't
Moving on.
introduced myself similarly.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I once earned a pizza party for my first grade class by reading 100 books in a year.
I probably would have gone with something more recent, but that is heartwarming and relatable.
I have never read 100 books in a year personally, though I did get close when I had to do what was it? Back in grade school with the, what were they? They're like the special books that get picked once a year. There were 3 of the 4 years that I did it, where I read all of them. Rebecca Caudle, I think, is what they were. Like Rebecca Caudle books. And it's just like, oh yes, here are the top pieces of fiction that children should be reading. And the first year I did it, all of them were so good that I genuinely, like, without even meaning to, read all of them. Like, my friends had been reading them for the purposes of the pizza party or whatever, and every single person that I talked to recommended one of them, so I just happened to read all of them. All but one of them, because that one I actually was never able to check out.
Shows initiative and ambition, too. Well done. Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope.
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project. Good practice to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next.
Hell yeah.
Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
I mean, I didn't purposely lose us this job, but sure. I appreciate the opportunity to make this right.
Good. You get this straightened out and I might develop some respect for you.
I want friendship with them. I am not shooting for love.
I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
With who?
Hangers in your bedroom closet, those Hanks? Do a little research before you show up so you don't embarrass us.
Am I supposed to Google my own household items?
Figure it out. Meeting adjourned.
It's Rebel.
Oh, you fuck. Hello, Rebel.
If it isn't my favorite piece of eye candy. I'd say it was great to see you, but that would be an overstatement. It's okay to see you. Reasonable. Decent.
What up, shit sticks?
You gotta stop doing that! You know, I've been watching you, and I see the little hero complex in action. It's kinda hot, in an unhealthy sort of way. But tell me, is that what you're doing here with me?
Nah, just like the abuse.
Clearly. Well, anyway, you caught me in the middle of something. Come here, let me show you.
Rebel unzips their fly and drops their trousers, lowering themselves into the bathtub.
Wait, you're not.
I'm peeing in your tub.
Okay, now it's personal.
See how I'm staring you in the eyes while I do it? It's definitely personal. Relax, it's just duck water. It's good for your skin. And anyway, you didn't really expect me to use Jean-Loup like that, did you? Just to be clear, I have used Jean-Loup like that in the past.
What you did is extremely upsetting.
And?
I'm just telling you it's hurtful.
You gotta stop doing that! Maybe that's what I was going for. Anyway, unless you got something further to say, I'm gonna go back to my regularly scheduled programming. That is, I'll get a date with a certain unnamed sports team. All of them.
Bring some towels.
Rebel turns away, leaving you the image of their spiky collar and leather-clad backside.
That was upsetting. Cool. So now I gotta think about that. It is not quite 9, so no. Ooh. I forgot who I'm dating. Not him. Yes. Okay, well, that's. Good. Alright, I have Mac to go back to eventually, but... Ooh, Maggie would be fun. Here we got Betty. We eventually have to go back to do them, but that's gonna be when Remy's here. No. I don't really know if I can handle her. Bodhi would be fun. Okay, so, hold on. Actually, this is probably a really good... Okay, so they're the lavish edition. You're the concept of rejection. Your nightmares. Your existential dread. Your darkness. I don't think elements count as concepts. Your memory, but I'm not doing you. You're a time capsule, not the 80s like I was thinking. You're a skeleton key. You're sporting goods, not sports. You're detergent, not cleaning. Yeah, washer and dryer. You're a glitch. So maybe you kind of fall into that category. I wouldn't think it. Smoke alarm, candelabra, rainy is cool. We'll do them later. Not a concept, not a concept. You're the concept of work. Nightmare didn't have an option to be like, hey, can you help her ghost? I've got at least 5 people I would consider a concept. I'm dating Darkness right now, by the way. That's what we're doing.
Shadowlord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme.
Hell yeah, brother.
The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
What is it?
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way. Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadow Lord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Oh no. Don't. Is something crawling on me? Oh. Nope. Nope. Summon bugs.
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness.
I fucking hate silverfish.
Then they prey at their peak in the shadows.
Oh.
Do you believe me now?
Yep. Glory be to the Shroud of Darkness. Get him away from me,
Witness
please.
my power. Witness. Begone, you pests.
Oh,
With a
thank you.
swipe of his clawed hand,
Oh.
Shadow Lord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
I'm so happy for you. Never do that again.
There. They shall not intrude
Ah.
your presence again.
God damn it. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, cool. You have effectively gotten all silverfish out of this house. Thank you. Thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human. Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful. I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly. Training is in order.
Give me all the training you got. Let's level up.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well. What activities do you enact in the shadows? Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
I eat peanut butter and the evening. Sleep, overthink, doom scroll. Also practice that. Overthink.
Keeping your mind active and curious is important. Surely productive thoughts?
Yes, entirely.
Judging by your surroundings, I don't believe
I
you.
please let me have this
Take
one.
comfort in knowing that you are not alone.
Let me have this one, man.
I have been there every night. I don't recall the last time I've rested peacefully. There's just so much I can't help reflect on.
Like what?
If I redirected that same question back to you, wouldn't you respond with a wistful sigh? Nothing important. I'm grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life. Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Hell yeah. Yes, I am beholding you, Shadow Lord.
Ooh.
He exhales, his hands tightening into fists before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament. It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage.
Mountain Dew!
Ah.
I fucking love you.
Excellent. My form is stronger. Yet still incomplete.
What happened? What? So happy for you, my dreary friend.
Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
All right. Nine o'clock. Tick tock. Hi, Timothy.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
Couldn't sleep.
Nor could I, nor could I. And since I could not, I thought I'd put my insomnia to good use, polishing the pride and joy of my collection.
You told me to be here at 9.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully.
You want me to help me clean them?
If you don't mind.
I do not mind. I enjoy cleaning clocks, both literally and metaphorically. Hold on. Someone is messaging me. Ah, yes. Alright, sorry, oops. If you'd really trust with them, I'd love to.
Why, yes. You've shown yourself to be a reliable, timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way.
It has to be regularly maintained.
Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly tended to with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
I do. That was a good one.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk, but who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really.
I have to go grab my cell phone, I think. How does this relate to dating exactly?
It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships.
Where did she put it?
The quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
I don't remember her throwing it anywhere. Good God.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there.
Oh,
Gently, please.
set it down by their watches. That's what he's asked me to do.
Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated.
There's no reason to do anything he didn't say.
You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
I did, but spending time with you has meant the most to me.
Oh, my. Well, I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess.
Oh, damn.
To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately. But if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp.
I'll be there right on schedule tomorrow morning.
Very well, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Alright, I am needing to pause for a second. Because I do need to grab my cell phone. But I have other stuff that I need to do as well. So we're going to switch over to this. Alright. I really do need to find this stupid thing. Get her back here at some point and see if she'll remember where it is. Put it on the charger next to the bed. Haha. Idiot. He never thinks to look in the simplest places. Alright. I believe this is the last one of the set that I was going to do. Because we have several concepts. Let's...
You brought some spirits. I can feel it.
Ooh, let's see.
Ooh, and you also brought that fantastic red shirt.
Ah,
I'm
red
totally
shirt.
feeling that. Anyway, let's see how many you have.
Remember when you used to have nightmares?
Yes!
There's a way to find work itself.
Oh boy, I don't miss that. Yes!
I got rejection himself right here.
Oh, I think I've met him before. Usually around the Sadie Hawkins dance. Yes!
I have the Master of Shadows.
Spooky. Yes!
There's an overwhelming sense of existential dread.
Oh, I love it. Yes!
I really do wonder how many of them can actually be here. That's all I found.
Okay, let's see if it's enough. You did it. You actually did it. The energy in this room is so amazing. I haven't felt this good in decades.
All right, so we have an array of energy. I can't wait to see how this works.
Your recruitment has paid off. The room is positively buzzing with vitality, even if you're the only technically living being present.
Darkness, just where I belong.
Okay, I need to message Remy right now and let them know. Alright, I'm realizing I probably should have not done this yet. Oh god, you could probably get Memoria in here too, seeing as this is like all concepts. Oh, different playthrough. Definitely gonna have to try that. Oh, it'd be so cool. mm, I feel so bad because I want to continue. I didn't save before this, though. Oh, I should be streaming into Discord as well, just to show that I'm doing it. God, I feel like such an ass to just be like, I want to continue, but I gotta continue.
Cool digs. Where's the ghost?
The realm between the living and the dead. My favorite.
Purpose! I love purpose! Let's do something.
Where we get this ghost in here, just so we can shut her down.
Are there enough of us here?
Shut up, I'm bored already.
Let's go!
Lead on, I'm ready and roaring.
Okay, so just tell everyone to focus on being here and being together and seeing the unseeable. Just have them repeat that to themselves, okay?
Hell
You
yeah.
nod at Zoe, relaying her instructions to the group.
Okay, everyone, just focus on being here, being together, and seeing the unseeable.
What?
Come on.
Repeat it to yourself. I can see the unseeable.
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 I can see the unseeable. I can see the unseeable.
Oh, there's my trademark seance board whose name I choose not to say in this moment. I was wondering where that went to. What are you all up to in here? Should I get cotton candy?
That doesn't make any sense. That is nonsensical. No.
Monique, you grumpy Gus. Why don't you come and play along with us? Just because you're money doesn't mean that you can't have some fun. After all, isn't capitalism kind of gamifying human life and suffering to begin with?
That's just Brennan. What is Brennan Lee Mulligan just doing as a dateable in a game?
What?
Where should I sit? They're doing one of those trademarked seance boards. We should join in. Something good always comes from crossing the liminal horizon.
Oh, come on, you two. Don't fight. Not on Seance Day.
Seance Day. I suppose they'll make keepsakes for that, too.
Oh, Memoria is actually just not a concept, I guess.
And you'll have to hold them. God, you souped up toy chest. What a hard life.
Doug, why are you such a dick all the time? Why can't you just participate in this rare and special ritual?
It's my job, lady. Wouldn't you know what that means?
All the noise and foolishness is entirely lost on Zoe. She can't hear a word. She gives you a wild grin, her enthusiasm infectious.
It's working. I can feel it. This is awesome! Keep them going!
It's working, guys. Zoe says she can feel it.
Speaking of the trademarked ghost summoning game, we should surely copyright our Mystic Ventures here, don't you think?
Mystic Ventures. That's trademarkable. We could copyright that. It could be a worker placement game with a spooky spinner in the middle. We could get this out by the holiday season.
I'll add it to the tracker.
Come, come, my children. Let not the prism of personality bounce us away from the pure light of purpose. We have joined for alchemy, and gold we shall exhale. Come hell and all its ghostly companions.
Zoe holds her arm out towards you. It's hard to put into words, but it has a different sort of weight than the rest of her.
Oh,
Holy guacamole. Can you see my arm? My arm feels really real right now, man. This is crazy. Can you see it?
no way.
Your companions start, surprised by the sudden appearance of a disembodied arm in their midst.
Wait, what the hell is that? Is there just a floating arm in here all of a sudden?
Calm, child. Mommy will protect you.
Oh, damn. Zoe, are you okay?
I am so great. I am amazing. Keep it going. I think I can actually feel my backbone, and I love it. I mean, I knew I was brave, but now I can feel it.
I still don't get it. Why would anyone want to be anything but a ghost? Ghost life sounds like a paradise.
Reggie, shut up.
Ghost life is the shit. Floating around aimlessly, judging, dreading. Sigh.
Doug, shut up.
I think it's great that our new friend wants to be our new friend. The fact that she's just a disembodied collection of body parts right now is...
Almost there. One more big push, and I don't know, but it'll be something.
Okay, folks, concentrate.
You've got it! Gosh, I don't think I've worked this hard since I entered that tinsel hanging challenge.
Hanging tinsel's a challenge? Sure.
When you're competing against the 4-time former champion, it is.
But if memory serves, Holly, the 4-time former champion is...
Me!
How circular is life?
Prepare yourselves, little ones. I believe the mystic moment is upon us.
With a sudden burst of light, Zoe's once translucent form becomes opaque. She waves furiously to everyone present.
Hi. You guys, can you see me?
Holy shit.
A ghost! I see those all the time in my acid trips. You have to get psychedelic with it. Mushrooms are the future.
Ooh, she's adorable. What I could do with that.
They can see me. You can see me. I'm real!
You're real, Zoe. We did it.
We have pierced the veil.
Isn't that wonderful?
I've always said every single trademark seance board is real, and we have a devil at the factory who helps curse them.
So now what? I choose now, right?
Yes, oh sprite that was. A decision lies before you. Depart this muddy terrestrium for parts unknown. The blessings of your memories, your senses, yourself packed with you, or stay. Stay with us and ride around the moon again and again until fire and dust consume us all.
Wow, okay. Not a big fan of that, Memoria.
Stay or go is the gist here. She does this.
Oh, I hope she stays. It's so nice to make new friends.
And new enemies.
It's up to you, Zoe.
I'm staying. Are you kidding? I'm totally staying. This is the best day of my death.
Hell yeah. That was good. All right. Too bad it is then. Oh.
Oh, look who it is. Come closer, won't you?
Coming.
Come have a look at this.
Timothy is in the middle of some sort of complex operation, taking a pocket watch apart.
Oh dear.
I wouldn't normally allow just anyone else here, you know. But you've shown yourself worthy of trust.
I'm so honored.
The honor is all mine, my dear. Come and sit here by me, if you would. Watch repair takes a great deal of care, patience, and trust. I cannot have just anyone around me when I work. But you, I feel a strange calmness in my soul when I think of you.
You're calm?
Normally I am, well, I admit, perhaps a bit tightly wound. It is by necessity, after all. A failure to adhere to the schedule, to promote and uphold that most holy of values, timeliness. It can be catastrophic for a number of reasons. But I know now.
Timothy holds the watch out to you, and the two of you watch its delicate components tick away the seconds.
No longer does the beat of my heart synchronize with my pocket watches alone. It beats in time with another.
Oh, I'm now realizing that that's a cat on the pocket watch. That's cool.
He gently closes the watch face, setting it down away from him and taking your hand in his.
I never thought I could find someone who not only accepts every facet of me, but even understands them.
It's your whole anti-being early that I'm against. We'll fix you.
Tell me you'll stay by my side through the hours, day or night.
I thought you'd never ask.
Really?
He laughs, happier than you've ever seen him. You've never seen him look at anything but his prized watch collection like this.
You've made me so happy, my darling. I cannot believe I can truly have it all. I haven't allotted any time to it in the schedule, but perhaps I could finish my work later in the day, and you and I could spend some time together. Oh, the way I feel now. I'm not certain I could concentrate on my work.
Let's put those hands to good use.
Oh my! Well then.
Timothy gently gathers up his pocket watches, moving them somewhere safer for the moment. Then he's taking your hand in his, leading you somewhere more private.
And push all of your buttons, you alarm clock bitch.
This is unprecedented for me. I never imagined a break from schedule could be so intoxicating.
There's only us right now.
Yes.
Timothy's a bit shy at first, but he takes to you quickly. For someone who is so regimented, he's surprisingly spontaneous. You're so wrapped up in each other, hours pass before you even realize it. There's...
Didn't realize there was more.
I always have time for you, my love.
Oh. Okay, he gave me smarts. That's good. I'm gonna need those later.
Hello.
Okay, so you missed the seance.
Damn it!
You like literally just missed it. It's
I
actually
literally just finished running a session.
I'm sorry.
And listen, it's your game.
I will say that it's not. Zoe has not reached an ending. What?
Okay, that's good.
So very quickly, I don't know. There might be more concepts. I'm gonna have to play through this game again once I know what everyone is.
I think those are the only concepts.
So,
Wait, who did you bring in? Doug,
So I brought in Willie. The concept of work.
Okay.
and then I was
Oh
able,
yeah, I forgot about them.
and I was able to bring in Shadow Lord, Doug, Nightmare, and Reggie. So
Amazing.
So Bodhi did not count. Lucinda Lavish did not count. But that kind of makes sense.
I told you Bodhi didn't count.
I was thinking for a second that, like, because he's a time capsule that encompasses an entire era, specifically her era, that he might have joined.
No, he's the physical time capsule.
But I don't believe that anybody else is a concept. The closest I'm thinking is the glitch, but because I know the elemental ones, the rock, earth, air, and fire ones don't count.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was literally about to see who I was still dating. Okay, telling Stella to fuck off. Ignoring Lux. Just got him to love me.
Hehehehe. Congratulations to twinning Catboy.
And we also reached love with Kopi.
Aww. Amazing. Oh, and Jerry.
Oh, right. I need to go talk with the Hanks before I can.
Oh yeah, Robbie's characters.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting
5 handsome
animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes.
Robbie!
We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
All good, fam.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off?
I do not like you, number 3.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats.
I also like number 4 in the back doing the K&D number 4 sign.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
That's a very nice touch.
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie.
That is not how you use bussin'.
I know. Well, who's who?
Oh man, you don't know?
Oh.
We're the Hanks!
Oh. Okay. I see it. You don't know where the Hanks. Clever, you dicks.
What am I missing?
The order of this was like, so when I said, who's who? He goes, oh man, you don't know. Then their intro card came in, they all shouted, where the Hanks?
What am I
Like
missing?
it's a joke. It's literally, the through line of this conversation includes them shouting their names again.
Oh, right, because it's not technically happening canon.
Yes. So because I've never met them, I don't know who 1 to 5 is technically.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the fact that I know it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can see my mouse.
I can see that, yeah.
Cool. But the phrasing of "oh man, you don't know where the Hanks" is very funny to me. No. Okay, I got that, but how do I tell you apart? See?
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
Almost
I'm
certainly.
Hank number 1. I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Well, that explains it.
Cool!
Wait, what are you guys getting up to here? It seems pretty sporting.
That's right! We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house! We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll! If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
I really do not like the sexual energy, number 3.
We laugh in the face of
Nope.
danger.
I'm liking everyone but you 3.
Even though we probably shouldn't.
I also really do enjoy the fact that they're all different types of hangers.
We've tasted the
Yeah,
adrenaline
that's
of all.
that's great. I'm not high energy right now. I used all my energies, and I think my caffeine's also wearing off. That's fun.
No, fair enough. I am only high energy because I did a workout a little bit ago.
I will refer to Hank number 3 as Hank Sheeran.
Nice. What's adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, great.
Fun fact:
Hmm.
the only inherent neurotransmitter that all people agree on the taste of is adrenaline, and adrenaline does in fact taste like grape.
Okay, that's cool.
So you and I taste serotonin very differently. For whatever evolutionary reason, we taste adrenaline exactly the same.
So what I'm
Think that,
hearing
but it's
is...
actually true.
So what I'm hearing is if you eat enough grape candy, it'll activate your fight or flight response.
I wish.
High-key slaps, bro.
You guys are just adrenaline junkies, aren't ya?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff.
Okay, stop coming on to me.
It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
I always wanted roommates.
Right?
Casa
Life's way more engaging
roomies.
with friends. Or friends with benefits.
Shut up, dude.
That's why we partnered with Red Bull.
What is Red Bull anyway?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
I assume it's the bowl downstairs that Mitchell hangs out in.
And what's that? Some kind of energy?
No, dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls. For like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
It does explain all the Red Bulls.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great
I like
partnership.
I like how number
Every
4 is
start,
missing a
they've
tooth.
always got our backs.
Yes. I also like the detail that 2 is not only holding up 2, but holding up 3 and pointing it towards 3.
We high-key love
Oh my
it all,
god, that's
homie.
so good.
And what, like a high find or something?
I don't think anyone wants to share a mind with number 3.
It seems like you're geared up for an adventure.
Yep, but broski always prepares.
Ah, oops, I am apparently very quiet. Thank you, Aria. Is that better? I do hope so. Did not realize that you were watching.
We...
Sorry, friend of mine watching the stream. They had,
Nice.
Ah, yeah, well, thank you.
You never know when
Hooray.
a rip and thermal or base jump opportunity's gonna come your way. Yeah!
Or a vase jump. God damn it. The writers are very clever, and it makes me upset that they will never be this funny.
Incorrect. It takes practice.
Sounds intimidating.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little hang gliding. Like hang gliding, but with us. You know.
I assume they can hold on very well.
What do you think? Wanna come? Get high key slaps, homie. You in?
They were made for Hank gliding.
Okay, but how high key does it slap?
It's goated, bro! What do you say?
I don't think you're allowed outside.
Oh, why not? Sure, sounds rad.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic.
No,
Just
stop!
remember,
I want to go back!
And trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight.
No, I want to go back! Stop! Hold! Cease!
Follow our lead, and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie! Thanks! Away!
I love the fucking
Oh my god. That's amazing. I want to put the friar in a room with these people and see what happens.
I think he commits Sudoku.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
I think he
right?
would
Like,
kill all of them first.
Arya, this is like one of the best games ever. I'm gonna be 100% genuine here. I have not had a game that I have liked more than this in a while. Blueprints was awesome. This is on a completely separate level. Like, the amount of labors of love that I have been stumbling backwards into. From Balatro to Blueprints to, yeah. I know I showed you some, but... Oh my god, Wall.
It's been a great year for Labors of Love.
God. Blueprints, Lingo 2, this game. Outer Worlds 2 comes out in October.
Yay. Also, I know it was from like a couple years ago, but like we gotta co-op Baldur's Gate at some point.
Yes! Oh my god. I've been waiting for like somebody to do Baldur's Gate with me.
Yay! I've made way too many campaigns. I finished none of
Surprised to find
them.
it much more crowded than you're used to.
Oh, sorry.
Willie is standing in front of a group of
Oh.
fine jumpsuits, and they seem to be
What?
scrutinizing her almost as much as she is them.
This is Willie.
Yeah, no, I
Concept
mean
of
Willie
work.
talks to the Hanks.
Yes, that's actually why I had to talk to the Hanks this morning.
Oh my god.
She very specifically said, do your research first.
Mhm.
And I was not going to let her down.
Yeah,
She
fair.
also assisted me in a seance, so like I fucking owe her.
Yeah, very fair. How'd the seance go, by the way?
Really well actually. Doug and Reggie were dicks about it, but
No shit.
apparently their dickishness actually made it work better.
Oh, hell yeah.
So hell, you had the people up in the attic joining in. So Brennan Lee Mulligan showed up. The concept of money also showed up,
Yay.
and it was great because Brennan was like, "You should be on board because capitalism is just gamifying people."
You know,
We're gonna have to do Parker.
they sure made that character for him, all right.
Yeah, I legitimately, everyone else here is playing a character that's just Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Parker seems delightful.
We're gonna mess with him later, but I want to complete. I want to do other characters first.
Wait, the concept of money was the one you got, or the safe?
Well, actually, both of them showed up because they're items up in the attic. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
You had to gather the concepts, but the items in the attic started joining in.
Ooh, nice.
Because like you had you plus 5 others were in a circle, and then Doug and Reggie started being dicks, And like Shadow Lord's like, guys, stop arguing. We're piercing the veil. And Nightmare had something profound to say. And Willie was like,
Shadow
hey,
Lord.
this is a purpose. We're doing this. And then Doug and Reggie continued being like, why the fuck are we doing this? This is stupid, silly, haha. And it got everyone else's attention. Parker was like, that's my seance board.
Those Parkers?
Yes. And then Monique showed up, and Monique the Money showed up and is like, this is a waste of time. And then your concept of memories came forward and was like, no, it's great.
Yeah.
We're trying the past. And it fucking works.
I love Memoria's design.
We're gonna do, Theo's the one that wants to do Memoria. As well as
Nice.
Cam and Art, so
Nice.
we'll do that later.
There you are. We went ahead and started without you.
Praise be to the Lord of Speed, a buffer!
What was that?
Oh, right on, new homie! We're having a great time riding the ripping thermals of business and rad corporate lingo!
Oh,
So
dear
let's keep it
Lord.
professional. You're at a 10 right now, and I'm gonna need you at a 3.
Ooh, I'm 3. Yes, homie. Or, ma'am.
Extreme sports and working in the
Oh,
corporate
ma'am.
world are essentially the same. So there's no doubt in my mind that I can handle this. But I need to know if Hanks Limited is ready to expand right now. What sort of time are you all putting in? What are your typical office hours?
Big thrills don't have office hours, dog. We hit it hard when the waves are right and the thermals are doing their thing. What are you writing?
Inconsistent hours. I see.
Mhm.
You.
Willie turns towards you, and the Hanks all look at you with a sort of desperation in their gaze, silently pleading with you to save them.
Oh no, synchronized puppy eyes.
You share your mission statement with us.
Mission statement? This is getting to be way too much, man. We welcome anyone with an open mind and a radical spirit.
That's a pretty decent mission statement by corporate
And
standards.
if you ever want to
Yeah.
come hang out, you're welcome. But this is officially over the line, dude. We ain't no corporation, homie. We're just a bunch of Hanks trying to grab the bull by the horns and ride that bucking bronco into the sunset.
You're mixing 3 different metaphors there, but point taken. You can leave.
Hanks out!
The Hanks leave your office swiftly, taking their cheerful, awkward energy with them. Willie sighs, shaking her head.
Well, that was pointless.
Sorry, Willie.
Another potential gig down the drain.
I don't think it was a good fit, honestly.
I mean, maybe it wasn't, but hell, I don't know. Don't you ever wonder about the jobs you could have had? The person you could have been if you didn't throw it all down the drain time after time. All my life, I've wondered about my potential. What I could have achieved if I ever stuck with something. Watching my peers go from having a job to having a career, climbing the ladder, making something of themselves.
Skylar, where the fuck is the content warning on this one? Skylar, where is the content warning? You had one for the nightmares. Give me one for work. I need a comprehensive content warning about capitalism, please.
That's very true. Capitalism is the most content warning worthy thing ever.
Seriously though, like this is actually worse than Doug right now. Like this specific, if you didn't throw it all away, if you stuck to something, because that is literally the most potent form of anxiety for me.
I have it in me. I know I do.
It's also great because my chosen profession literally just got gutted every month this year. Hey, research funding? No. God, they fucking...
Yeah.
Every internship and apprenticeship program for any kind of government level research fucking gone.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking, because, depressing.
We're not supposed to know things.
We're supposed to want to date the concept of work and money at the same time until we die.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
in the concept of the game too. In the context of the game too, yeah.
Well, yeah. I know you do, Willie. We'll find something for you.
And you too. Don't think you're getting out of this. But I appreciate it. Alright, extreme sports was not a fit. I can see that now. But that doesn't mean we can't explore the athletic space. I've got a Duncan Shuttlecock scheduled to come in next to talk sports.
Oh hell, I know him.
So maybe we're not the hang gliding type. Maybe we do yoga instead. Maybe we throw a football around. Startups pivot all the time, right? We just have to be agile.
Yoga seems fun.
Flexible.
Yoga is fun. Harder,
Do you ever
better,
stand
faster.
up?
Exactly. Been sitting around on our asses long enough. Time to pivot. Meet me back here and come ready to talk sports. We're gonna take Duncan and his sports empire elevator all the way to the top, honey. And again, don't be late.
I do like that Willie isn't like a font of like soulless corporate jargon, and there's actual passion to what she's doing.
Yes, I 100% agree. I am enjoying the fact that Willie is not just, oh, synergy. They're somebody who genuinely wants to be doing what they're doing.
That's great.
Is, like, you know, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. We dealt with this with like Kopi's storyline and a little bit with Michelin. What you want to do does not require that it be like some grand venture. If you just like making coffee and talking to people, that's fucking great. Do you just want to do you want to just garden all day? Do you want to write a book? Who the fuck cares? That's work. That's labor. That's fulfillment. I like working on medical devices. If I could do it without the bullshit breathing down my neck, hey, we've dumped 200 devices into this month without contemplating the fact that there's only 3 fucking employees, that would be great. You know, there are some months where there's only 80 devices to actually have to worry about, and nothing breaks. And those months, we get to then go and say, hey, last month sucked. Let's move some devices here. And then management's like, oh, you moved some devices? How about all of them?
Ha 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 ha.
We're trying to redistribute. You guys barely did any work in the month of November. Hey, for the last 7 months, I've been moving everything into fucking November. That is really hard to get to in the middle of the fucking summer.
So what I'm hearing is they want you to like go to places where there are machines and start hitting them with hammers until you have more work to do.
Yes. Alright, who was I dating? I think I was going to tell our stairs to go fuck themselves.
Yay. Oh god, her again.
What?
Stella. You know, talking to
Lucinda
Stella
Lavish stands
has
on the
made me realize
very
just...
endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Huh.
Alright.
Not complaining, still better than Stella.
You know what?
What's she been doing?
Tell me your desires.
How else are you supposedly the best?
Oh, there are so many ways in which I'm the best. But who am I to tell you?
The best.
Lucinda Laudable will give you the tour.
What does laudable mean?
Are you saying my name is a stretch? That people won't get it? Okay. Laudable means deserving of praise, which is exactly what I am.
Alright, you're desperate, bitch. You came in as one of the first dateables being like, let me show you my tits. And this is all you're doing. I don't know if you actually saw that, but like, we tried talking to Maggie.
Yeah, I was there when she first showed up.
Yeah, as our first non-tutorial dateable. And she's like, look on my breasts.
Listen, she's going through an identity crisis.
Yeah. Praise be.
Thank you. I am by far the best looking dateable, and it's not even a
untrue. Shadow Lord Nightmare got you
They
fucking
spent
beat.
the most time on me.
I really like Shadow Lord.
Body,
Like,
on my incomparable composition.
Shadow Lord could have been, like, insufferable, but, like, going about it in an endearing way is the best way to go about, like, that character archetype.
Honestly speaking, I think the only reason that he's not insufferable is that we have Doug.
Yeah, listen, I don't think he's insufferable just because he's, like, genuinely pretty nice.
Yes, I think that Doug is the insufferable keyboard warrior out of the...
Yeah.
So, like, you've got Willie, who's very obviously, like, that kind of harsh but fair person that you'd meet on the internet. You've got Shadow Lord, who's your goofy friend from when you used to play Xbox that you maybe bump into 20 years down the road. They're like, oh shit, we played Terraria once. And then Doug is the person you block after about an hour of talking with him. God, I had an internet stalker at one point. I'm remembering shit that I don't want to.
Condolences.
Alright. Let's break her spirit. How can you compare looks like that?
By comparing looks.
Vain.
Let's take a look at a typical dateable, shall we? Whoever the fuck this is, he only stands there like that the whole time.
How fucking dare you?
Fucking dare!
Whereas I can do all sorts of things with my arms and legs.
Don't you dare drag Dorian into this!
I do genuinely think that somebody just gets someone... That's my friend... Okay. That's my friend Dorian.
Okay, so I'm a better friend than
You bitch!
Dorian is an expert on friendship! How dare you! What the hell are you bringing me in for? Stand here like some puppet? This is an outrage and I won't have it. I don't think I got the accent down.
Nameless guy can't talk!
Why can't he talk? Dorian, is there something wrong?
Nothing's wrong. He's just not as good as me. I'll have you know, I was recorded dead last because I required the most amount of
That's
work.
not good.
20 to make me so irresistible. This poor dude can't talk because his lines in my script weren't even written when he was recorded.
Bollocks.
My sexiest.
Well, the good news is you made it very easy to show you the door.
Doesn't have. When I blink, it has more frames, making it more realistic.
Oh god, I just noticed.
No one gives a shit about realism in
Actually
games.
here with you on a real date.
It just eats up processing space and power.
day where you were just gonna talk about how great you are?
I mean, yeah. That's my idea of a date.
I spent $10 on you.
For these reasons, I award myself.
I only got it because the game was discounted.
Mm-hmm.
And also Mikey.
Best cinematography, Lucinda Laudable. Oh, thank you.
Did you even do cinematography?
Thank you so much.
I'm leaving.
So, what do you think?
I really do want to just say not impressed.
Just do it for this
Haven't seen all
one.
of me yet. You'll see. You'll all see.
Alright, well good, at least I don't think I have a person I've been like... No, hold on. I don't think there's a person I was holding up. No, there's a couple people open, but no one's like requiring a callback. Mac's ready to end whenever I want, but due to the fact that they were like, let's date around, I want to at least have like 3 people finished before I go back to them. So, let's see.
So are we not talking to Stella anymore?
No, we're talking to Stella. I just was making sure I didn't like have an appointment.
Oh, hello again. I'm assuming you're just passing through?
Well, I need to go to work or bed at some point. Not here for the scam, just to check in.
I know. I appreciate it. It's going about as well as you'd expect. Well, as you can see, business is hardly booming. Of course, it'd be ridiculous to expect success so quickly, wouldn't it? Success is a long man's game. Or a long game? Or was it a man's game? I'll have to check the booklet, but I doubt either of those things are likely to hurt your chances.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should get some high heels.
I hate the fact that you have such a fucking good design, yet
Yeah.
are doing this bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
the spiral
Wait,
staircase
why does she not
saw me-
have...
Huh?
Wait, why does she not have high heels? I feel like that would add to the design.
People
No idea.
always like long people, tall people. I never was all that tall. Not really a thing you can change.
You're a flight of stairs.
Money, at least. Maybe I should get some heels.
I mean, you could do that DIY leg breaking surgery.
Ew. Never mentioned
It's
that.
a bad idea. Noted.
I don't think heels are the problem.
I think you're right. Unfortunately.
But yeah, no, the medical shit is real bad for us.
Oh.
Oh, I'm usually not good with that either, but
Stella sighs.
I think it's
her
more
shoulders
like
slumping.
I'm not gonna like go into it for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, that one's not medical. That's cosmetic entirely. But I more mean that. You remember what happened when Nightmare was like, "Oh, and they stab you between the ribs."
Yeah, the whole like phantom pain or whatever.
Yep.
Horrible.
Horrible. So no bone breaking and no talking of dental work ever.
Oh yeah,
Please, dear
absolutely
God.
not. Yeah, you're not the only
Thank
friend
you.
I have who's not big on teeth stuff.
I literally can't. There's a very specific procedure I'm not going to say aloud that no one in this head can withstand because it like
I
drills
don't know what
right
it is,
through
and I
the
don't
skull.
care.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna fucking say it. It's like having a yes, here's a joy buzzer, word for us. It's just like, hurt us for no reason, and maybe laugh at us. Not that you would do that.
No. 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 You deserve
That's
better. And also, it's a dick move.
Exactly.
You think I'm making a mistake, dearie?
Yes.
I think you're being taken advantage.
I think so too. But what's new? I'm old, I'm alone. Of course I'm being taken advantage of. I'm not completely stupid. Might as well try and do something with it.
You can always walk away.
I could, yes. I've done a lot of that. But maybe I can make something out of it instead.
Like what?
Make a sale, run a business, stand on my own 2 feet, find financial freedom. Those are the booklet buzzwords. So, something along those lines, I guess.
You're just doing the scam.
And on that note, I've been working on my pitch. Only if you've got a minute, of course.
I'd rather not.
Marvelous. I did hear you, dearie. I'm so sorry. I'm just practicing being assertive. You understand. So, I think it goes something like, I'll enter from stage right, okay? So, just wait here.
Stella walks off just out of sight. You can hear her giving herself a little pep talk.
Okay.
If you look closely, you'll see my middle finger elevating, reaching a new level even.
Ready?
Are you?
Huzzah! Okay, I'm coming in 3, 2, 1, and action! Oh my, this is tricky, isn't it? Jeremy is very good at this. Makes it look much easier.
What? Is Jeremy in on this game too?
No, Jeremy is just good at public speaking.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to. So it's actually really cool what they do. So Jeremy and Stella don't ever interact, I don't think. But I do like when they mention each other.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool that, like, Betty and Nightmare talk to each other, or Betty and Benoit talk to each other. But
yeah,
I do like the fact that they actually, every now and then, without being, like, the hint geyser, just be like, ugh, so-and-so makes it look really easier. So-and-so's a little bit late. You know?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Stupendous! Just doing my breathing exercises. Uno momento.
Fear of public speaking.
That's a theater thing, isn't it? Do people say that in theater? Uno
I mean,
momento?
no more than they say at other things, but I assume a number of theater people say that.
Especially if you're, you know, speaking Spanish.
Spanish speaking.
You know, maybe Mexican and Spain, maybe Mexico and Spain, and maybe Cuba
and like
as well.
A lot of the southern United States.
Yeah, I don't know, the whole entire production of people who are just like speaking in Spanish.
Everywhere in South America except Brazil, and I assume that they speak Spanish and like occasional like people in Brazil, even though it's not like the national language.
I mean, Spanish is very close to Portuguese, so I wouldn't.
It is very close, yeah.
It'd be kind of like Russian. It's kind of like how most Ukrainians know Russian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ukrainian is its own like language.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a lot of like Slavic countries have their own language.
Yeah. Fun fact: Russia's really bad. Russia's spy network fucking sucks compared to any of the other Slavic countries, because
I assume because they only know their own language.
Russia really only teaches its own language, but most Slavic countries know Russian, so a lot of their people can infiltrate Russia. Or just pretend to be a Russian citizen and then detonate a device. It's kind of great, isn't it?
So
Russia loses
God
any
damn it,
war
America
against...
has... God damn it, the America is just, like, larger, less frigid Russia, like, accusations are getting more and more... Like, there are a lot of people who speak not English in America, but, like, a lot of the people who get into power, not so much.
Uno momento, por favor. Ow. I hurt myself doing that. Wait, I deserve the pain for that. Anyways, I still think that it's amazing that Russia's just like, no, we're a great power. Ukraine shoving shipping containers into Russia. Nobody fucking checks them. They blow up in glorious fashion, taking out bridges and planes.
Shit, the civilians.
So actually, this is kind of the wonderful thing. The Ukrainian attacks have not harmed civilians at all, but have psychologically fucked up the Russian military. Actually, I should rephrase that. I don't know. The bridge and the plane ones specifically only attacked, like, military installations or a bridge that needed to be destroyed, otherwise military movements could have gone through.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense. That's much better.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's been an attack that's hurt civilians. I do know... I'm gonna be 100% honest. War fucking sucks, and there's stuff that I could point out about Ukraine that some Ukrainian soldiers have done that could be meh. But at the moment, Russia's the aggressor, and the fact that they've just taken psychological warfare, they've taken psychological warfare so high that Russia now needs to check literally every fucking shipping container that enters their country.
Yeah.
As well as every person who speaks even like anybody, no matter how fluent their fucking Russian is, how conversational, how into Russian dialect they are, needs to be vetted at all fucking levels of power. Because again, people were able to put depth charges onto an important bridge from the Russian side. So either they have a defector, they have a problem with defectors, or there's a shitload of spies. And it's wonderful.
Which, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a problem with defectors.
Yes. Other cool fact.
Speaking from experience.
So, other really interesting facts.
Not mine, but...
that I learned.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a friend who used to work in the military. And...
Okay.
The U.S. military. The U.S. military is the reason that the U.S. military is as efficient and good as it is its logistics. It is really, when it needs it, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, so many forms, blah, blah, blah. Everything seems slow. The reason that it's so slow is so that when shit is ready to go, we know exactly where everything is. To the extent that they are able to airdrop fucking Burger Kings with full supplies into military installations and set up in under 24 hours, set up an entire Burger King and other associated restaurants like that. It is not for nothing, but the fact that we leave so many of our weapons behind, it's a fucking intimidation tactic. We can move stuff so fucking fast, so fucking hard, so fucking expensive. Like a greased up deaf guy running down the street in Family Guy. I don't know. The fucking metaphor fails me right now. Basically, we're able to just slide shit through whenever the hell we please. Fun fact, nothing about the military being deployed within the States has been fast, efficient or slid through. At all. The military can basically drop a Burger King anywhere on the fucking planet at the drop of a goddamn hat.
That's infinitely better than nukes.
Yeah, barely needs like 3 forms signed to do it, if it's go time. So, what's going on is that shit's being slowed down. People are being lazy on purpose. And it's so fucking wonderful.
That's amazing. I love it. I'm not surprised by this.
Yes.
There's so much to, like, there's so much. There's so much.
Yeah. I got sent a video of Squeaking Tank, and it's like crack cocaine sometimes.
It's delightful. Like, certain, like, marching techniques would have, like, failed just a basic training exercise.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's beautiful.
I also do like
So what
that...
she got going on?
Alright, uno momento. I think it's just Spanish.
Oh, really? Now I'm racist.
Now?
Get it together, Stella.
She's an old white lady. She probably doesn't understand that racism is just like a baked-in thing that kind of everyone has.
I fucking game changer. Tap all people with internalized misogyny.
Yeah.
The answer was all of them.
3.
Yep.
1. Action.
Stella walks back into view, slow and steady, and acting as though she doesn't see you at all.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello, dearie.
Oh, don't mind me, just going about my day. Do-da-dee-da-do-da-dee.
You know, you really have great,
Stella simply walks off without another word. You can hear her muttering practice lines under her breath, but you can't quite make out what she's saying. She returns with that same put-on casual air, as though she hadn't just beat a hasty retreat mid-conversation.
Great skin.
Oh, stop it, you.
Oh, no, I simply can't. Simply radiant you are. Yes, such a wonderful glow. But you know what could make that great skin even greater?
Some lotion
Turning
in the
it
basket.
into a wallet. I've been watching a lot of Stanzi Potenza lately.
I fucking love that both of our minds went immediately to cut off skin, make something out of skin.
And that's coming from someone who's usually uncomfortable with, like, skin-based horror.
Flaying!
Legitimately, like... Legitimately, the one, like... Out of, like... This one was specifically out of, like, the third-party supplements that I usually allow, but the only, like, 5e spell I've ever, like, fully banned is this 8th level spell from Grim Hollow called Flance. Just because it viscerally fucks with me so hard.
I need to look this up. Hold on, how do you spell this?
F-L-E-N-S-E. Specifically emphasize that it's, like, Grim Hollow spell. From Ghostfire Gaming, be sure to check it out. I don't work for them, I just like their supplements. It's an 8th level, I think it's like either transmutation or necromancy.
It's necromancy,
yeah.
Let's see. You target a creature you can see within
No,
range.
I'm taking my headphones off.
Hold on, sorry, I was about to not read it. Make a ranged spell attack against that creature. Constitution saving throw. Necrotic damage. Half as much damage. Wait! Oh, failure versus... Okay, that's saving throw.
It's the flavor text mostly, not the actual mechanics, but... Well, I mean, maybe the mechanics. I forget which one. I haven't...
I'm actually not seeing the flavor text.
They might have updated it to remove that, but initially it was unsettling for me specifically.
Huh. Sorry, the version I have does not have flavor text. That's why I was like... I get what it's going for. The inclusion of a scalpel as a material component is fuck you.
Yep. No, yeah, if it doesn't say anything like obviously like flavor texty, then yeah, they updated it to remove that.
Yeah,
because there used to be some, and it was... I did not fuck with it.
No, hey, fair enough. I have the spell that turns you inside out that is only for gods.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
It's just...
I saved my body horror for the military-industrial complex in my setting.
See, I just like body horror in general, but I only typically like... I don't usually vibe with, like, injury-based body horror. That normally, like, is actively, like, disturbing for me. It's, like, surreal or, like, fantastical body horror that I actually like a lot.
Right. I kind of understand
just, like, things moving in ways that they should not. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. What's it called? I actually have a whole suite of parasites in my setting. Because that's...
Nice. I have an entire character that's like a changeling druid barbarian. That I basically have be like a... The concept is that it's a changeling that was like experimented on in order to like further amplify their shape-changing abilities. And basically went with like, also a Grim Hollow option actually, the Circle of Mutation druid. Which is basically like a Circle of the Moon, like, wild shape focus subclass, where, like, you can burn, like, spell slots in order to, like, get extra, like, additional mutation effects, and it's very, like, transformation-based body horror sort of deal to it, and I love the concept so much. Like, that's the kind of body horror that I absolutely adore.
Alright.
Because it's not, like, injury-based.
I gotta call this out. You and I are both very into transformation.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if it's... there's two different things that I have for this. One, I think that a lot of our children's media had it as a thematic.
Yeah.
And secondly, I do think that the reason that it was heavily thematic and that so many of our friends have fallen down the, genderqueer person to fucking transformation addict pipeline.
Gee, I wonder who was making those characters. Squints at all of the fellow trans people in media.
Yeah.
Weird.
Looks down at the shit I was doodling in high school, looks down at the shit I'm doodling now. Huh. Should have figured this out sooner.
See, transformation isn't, like, as big a thing for me. It's usually more like... I'm very, like, illusion-focused.
Right. For me,
like, I love illusion-based characters.
You know what? This lines up exactly for us because I'm on HRT. You are just doing stuff to change how you look.
Yeah.
I'm alteration. You're illusion. Together we shall conquer the world.
Yeah. We're gonna bamboozle everyone.
My goal is to look as androgynous as fucking possible.
I just want to, like, sneak past people who are trying to kill me because I can't take them in a direct, like, physical confrontation. And I also want to, like, absolutely, like, if you've ever seen that one scene from the second season of The Owl House where Gus gets his hands on that Galderstone, I want to do something like that. That would be so cool.
It would be.
Like, I want to be able to, like, fuck people up with, like, turning the creepy descriptions that I narrate in, like, tabletop, like, narration into real life.
Right.
Although I think, like, the only character you've directly seen me play is a character that does have, like, a lot of, like, injury-themed, like, flavor to them. Because, like, I play Cassian with the healing factor that just gets injured and fully just shrugs it off as it, like, Wolverines itself back into place in a matter of seconds.
I need to discuss more characters with you because I think that would be a really fun thing to do.
Yeah. I haven't told you that much about Shade, the character who, like, you saw a Fugi of, like, recently during this. I gotta update their design, actually. Like, that's their most, like, formalized, like, updated design, but I gotta make, like, another updated version of it, because, like, I've changed the way that their outfits look.
I have a whole pile of Fugies, actually.
And the other one was just the default Dirge as the autism creature. Or as I call it, the atrocitism creature.
That's a good one.
You too can follow me on Blue Sky to see occasional doodles of nonsense, scrunkly little things.
Yes, and you can follow me for daily transformation art, which I swear I'm drawing but don't post very often.
I have been following you, yes.
I actually, I don't know if my stuff counts as body horror or kink, honestly.
I mean, the Venn diagram has a massive overlap.
Yeah, Junji Ito.
Not in my case, but like
horror themes, which is funny because I go to him for kink fuel. I kid about that in both degrees, but also this whole was made for me.
I do gotta, like, share more of, like, my actual, like, my fucking, TTRPG or, like, homebrew design portfolio on Blue Sky, because I've shared a couple things, but, like, not all of the things that are in my portfolio, and, like, that's publicly available.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of a lot of the stuff.
I, like, actually need to, like, finalize the rules for a couple of my stuff and some of the feats that I use in my setting, because it would be very nice to be able to release those. I'm just very bad at wording stuff.
I think feats are one of the things that I have, like, the least, like, active creativity around, like, putting together. Like, I need to work on, like, getting more clever about, like, the feats I make. But, one of the ones I am pretty proud of is, like, an 8th level general feat that, like, is specifically for wizards. That basically, like, gives you... It's specifically for level 8+ wizards that have an arcane tradition without a spell school savant feature. That basically gives you the benefits of a spell school savant feature.
That's cool.
It's great. And then the others, literally all of the others in here, except for one specifically, which is based off a custom character creation mechanic I made. I made 4 variants of, like, the Fey or Shadow Touched feats. Chaos Touched, Element Touched, Order Touched, and Radiance Touched. And then the other one that I made is Niche Specialist, which ties into my custom, like, all characters, like, niche skill mechanic, which is, for those of you Pathfinder heads out there, or I don't know, like, how based that is off of, like, older versions of, like, D&D that Pathfinder is derived from, but it's basically, like, a little bonus that you get to add on to, like, things, checks that have to do with, like, specific subjects that you denote yourself to be, like, an expert in.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So there are, like, 2 components to it. Yeah. I gotta share that,
like kids and bikes kind of stuff, where it's like...
Yes, very kids on bikes-esque. Like, again, it's based off of, like, Pathfinder's lore skills. And I've also, like, it's also a way to, like, rework tool proficiencies so that, like, the way that they work is more based off of, like, it's not just, like, there's a specific, like, skill or, like, ability that each tool has and it's just its own skill check. It's basically a bonus and, like, a extra, like, feature you need in order to make certain skill checks with it, and then base the actual check off of, like, another skill.
So it's like an additional proficiency.
Yes.
To, like, let's say I have sculpting.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you're chiseling away at rock. Well, I got a fucking chisel right here.
Yeah.
And I know how to use it. And then
Oh
on
yeah,
that one, it
and like
turns
you
into
would
a
need
mosaic.
like you would need a particular tool niche in order to do something that's like requires some level of skill with that tool. Like when it comes to like picking a lock, like it's gonna be harder to do like if you don't have like experience with lock picks. But if you have like thieves tools, it's kind of like how Baldur's Gate works, where you can like stack it on top of sleight of hand for how that works. Or because like, especially for more modernized settings, I have like a custom additional like engineering or interface skill. Basically you can make like a thieves tools engineering check in order to like sabotage a thing.
All right, I genuinely need to.
I will send you a link.
Not only do you need to send me a link, I probably need to pay you to assist me with some of this because I have.
I do get paid for this. This was in the portfolio that got me the a job.
I know, but what I mean is like I need to like commission you to assist me in writing like a specific variant of that skill because
yeah.
I have a whole ass system about making magical devices, and engineering checks are fucking great.
Yeah, I'll send you a list of like I have 4 skills I use that are like based off of other things, or like inspired from like skills that are used in other things that were like I would have put this in anyway. The 4 like homebrew skills that I use, I know I have like notes on it in like I have my Foundry app. I can just go to my journal compendium and look into that. But basically, the 4 entirely like additional skills that I have are there we go, skills. The non-core skills that I have are engineering, which is like a thing that so 3 of the skills are based off of or at the very least are like a bit of guidance added on to like thoughts I already had for skills that would be useful, were like guided along by like skills that exist specifically within Mage Hand Press's dark matter setting, which is like basically like a space fantasy sort of like deal. So they all have different names, not for legal reasons, but because I think it fits them more specifically in like not particularly like a high like technology sci-fi setting. There's intelligence engineering, which is basically about like, it's kind of like Pathfinder's crafting skill.
Yes.
Where it's like, allows you to recall lore and apply information about simple and complex machines, be it electronics, architecture, just about any crafted item or device. It's the most common skill to use as the basis of like various tool niche checks. There's maneuvering, which is a dexterity-based skill that measures your ability to drive or otherwise operate various vehicles and heavy machinery, such as cars, skates, or boats. It's kind of like, animal handling is usually the one that's used for that, or like wisdom, because, you know, a lot of things in like high fantasy are just based off of like powered by animals. Yeah. This is more like being able to operate like something that functions like a vehicle. It's like acrobatics for a thing that you're piloting, which was like loosely inspired by, I think I came up with this before I found out about like the piloting skill that dark matter has, where it was like, this was more just general things instead of like specifically piloting like an external thing, because it can also be used to like steer a thing that is larger than you, that you can like operate with like components of it. Like not specifically like things that are meant to be like piloted by a cockpit. Yeah. Yeah, like, and like, also I'm a big proponent of like, yeah, I'm also a big proponent of doing the whole thing where like you can swap out the base ability score that's attributed to a given skill check, if it seems more fitting. Like, I've been doing that since day one with like having a sorcerer use like charisma for mage hand sleight of hand checks.
Yes,
Where, like, I do usually rule that arcane tricksters can still use dexterity because, you know, it's part of their subclass.
Oh, good job. Good improvisation.
Also society, which I partially ripped from Pathfinder, but I specifically refined it to be more of, like...
Activated air.
Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping through her.
No, you're
I
fine.
don't like her.
It's like, It's basically like, the thing is, society in Pathfinder mostly functions through like, it's mostly Pathfinder's equivalent of the history skill. I'm gonna shut up while she's talking.
Yeah, sorry, let me just...
No, you're fine.
Up a small pressurized can, posing
I'm getting off topic on a major tangent.
Yeah. I personally, my favorite thing to muck around with is like spellcraft and magic item making.
Yeah.
One puff can leave your skin feeling cooler, your lungs feeling lighter,
like
and your
whip.
mind feeling calmer.
It's fucking
that's
whipped
just
cream. It's a whipped cream can.
Oh my god, it's just stickered over.
Yeah. My personal favorite, so one of the things that I like doing is I love allowing people to like level up or level down spells. Because it's really like the idea that a mage can go immediately from like, I don't know, fireball to fireball is really annoying to me. So I love when people learn it, they can just put like a little bit behind it. You got like 2 spell slots? Okay, well you can use a low level.
See, I haven't gotten a chance to see that in action because I'm in the All Marshals campaign that fell through.
That fell apart.
Yeah. I'm not even a half caster. I'm just a full-blown like raw marshal that has like semi-magic abilities.
Yes.
I'm kind of just fucked up.
I mean, you got to see it a little bit in the Halloween campaign, but that was not totally there.
Yeah.
The one that I'm the most proud of is I have a character who can like multicast Mage Hand in a way that allows them to like touch people, not fight them, but like it can backhand somebody. So like my favorite little detail is
that's the direction. Got it.
Yeah. My absolute favorite like little thing is they'll like just kind of be doing stuff, and I always love like the little flavor text of describing them as like the hands are kind of whizzing by, and it almost looks like it's an enchantment. And then you say something rude to them, and thump, one of them slaps you upside the head.
So there's a fighter archetype that I really, really like from Valda's Spire of Secrets by Mage Hand Press. I talk about a lot of Mage Hand Press's homebrew stuff. They make a lot of really good things. Valda's is legitimately one of my favorite third-party player supplements. But basically, they have a fighter subclass called the Mage Hand Magus, which is basically like a fighter that exclusively has like mage hands as like the spellcasting that they can do, and basically uses them as like extensions of themselves. At higher levels, they can cast a full-blown Bigby's hand.
That's
and they get like
cool.
special
like
buffs to it. I love it.
So
I really want to try it out sometime.
The whole lore behind this is that like the magic system I have allows all types of magic to break down into composite energies, and one of the said energies is just kinetic energy. Force. So, it is considered to be the weakest because it's the least flashy. Because, like, oh, you can't do... Are you going to cast a fireball or shoot a lightning bolt at me? No, I'm just going to stop all the air movement around you.
Delightful.
Yeah, just, hey, I'm using my magic to hold all the air molecules in the same place, you dumbass.
Hehehe. I think the most I've done for, like, spellcraft, apart from, like, coming up with a handful of homebrew spells, because I have made a lot of homebrew spells, mostly, like, I think most of the spells, of the ones that I, like, put in my portfolio, one of them is a revised True Strike. There's also, 2 necromancy spells, 1 conjuration, and an evocation. And the reason I have so many necromancy spells is because I keep having necromancers in my campaigns, and like, 2 of the spells are just like, ones that were devised by like an NPC necromancer in like, my longest ongoing campaign. who is the mentor of the wizard in the party. But basically, the one that the characters have discovered in that one is called Deadeye, which is basically like first level necromancy spell that lets you touch a corpse or other remains, and for up to an hour of concentration, you basically can do like the find familiar thing, where like you can see through their senses. It does not have to be a willing undead creature or corpse. However, they can make wisdom. Undead creatures with an intelligence score of 7 or higher know they've been targeted by a spell and will act accordingly. And if it's unwilling, it can make a wisdom save to resist its effects.
Neat.
I put it together because I liked the name.
I honestly need to play in one of your campaigns. It sounds awesome.
You do. I've been wanting to like get you at a table for quite a bit. So the other necromancy spell I made, which is legitimately my favorite homebrew spell I've ever made and my proudest, specifically a spell accomplishment, is a 3rd level necromancy spell called Meat Shield. It has a 10-minute casting time. It has a range of self. The material components are dried meat carved in the shape of a shield. It has an 8-hour duration. Over the course of the 10-minute casting time, you consume the material component, allowing you to channel the profane vigor of your thralls into a protective ward. For the duration, you gain a +1 bonus to your armor class for each undead creature under your control within 10 feet.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
It is. I'm very proud of it. It's on the Warlock and Wizard spell list.
Alright, I'm gonna...
And also
I'm gonna
some,
look through your...
third-party ones.
Alright,
Oh yeah, I've also been, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I gotta send you... Oh yeah, you followed, like, my, portfolio on Tumblr, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. I'll send you I gotta send you some links. I did send you the niche skills one. The others I'm not as proud of, but, like, they are very fun. I'm very proud of Meat Shield. I just loved it for the name.
Do you know what else I need to send you? I need to send you some of the creature work I've been doing. I'm actually really proud of what I've been doing with, like, the common, like, little dudes that you have to fight.
Yeah.
In my modern setting, I really do enjoy the fact that I've got, like, kobolds and goblins have a union. So, like, the might of the small is not, oh, hey, we're, you know, we're small but mighty. It's, no, we're part of the union, and thusly we have friends in a lot of places.
Amazing. What else do I have? Ooh.
This all-in-one superhero comes at the forefront of Airway's latest campaign, and you, too, can be a part of our rapid expansion.
One of the things that is still in progress, that is not, like, at any finalized state, is it's mostly flavor text that I need to add, but, it is a species that is was directly inspired by, like, your Sona.
Well, that's awesome.
It's like so it's a plant creature, like specifically a Fey origin, that's basically usually like Ursid plant creatures. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subspecies.
Please tell me one of them's a pine
based on
tree.
biomes.
Because I actually do, like, one of my friends actually directly asked me to design them a plant bear similar to mine, and I made it a pine tree.
Nice. Ooh, yeah, I think yours would be like, yours would probably have like the arid subspecies. That one's definitely more of the mountain subspecies. The subspecies that I have on it are arid, field, jungle, mountain, and urban.
like urban. That sounds really fun to do.
Yeah. I think I still need to do a bit of tweaking on like the abilities that one has. Basically, what all of them have are Fey ancestry. They have a 25-foot walk speed. They're a plant type creature. I'm also working on reworking like the standard like creature type system, because a lot of the like things are, a lot of the taxonomy doesn't describe the same thing.
Right.
And I think that needs to be reworked a bit. But basically, all of them have like a 25-foot base movement speed, Fey ancestry, and an action called Take Root, which is based off of like, I think a feat that Konrasu can take in Pathfinder, where basically you root yourself into the ground, your movement speeds become 0, you basically become stationary, and it buffs your ability to like recover and heal yourself for the duration.
Ooh.
And the longer you spend rooted, the longer it takes to unroot.
Okay, I like that
So for the-
a lot.
Yeah, that's like very directly inspired by a Konrasu ability from Pathfinder. And then the Arid one has like extra abilities. Needled Shell, which is basically like reaction. When a creature within 5 feet hits you with a melee attack or touches you, you inflict piercing damage equal to your proficiency bonus.
That's fun.
Soothing Salve, which lets you cast Lesser Restoration without expending a spell slot a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. I had it so that you could cast the spell. When you cast the spell in this manner, you may do so as a bonus action, specifically if you cast it in this manner. However, 2024 updated Lesser Restoration to be a bonus action by default.
Huh.
Which, you know what? It should have been.
Yes.
And the last ability is Stand the Heat, which gives you resistance to fire damage and immunity to extreme heat, and also takes twice as long to suffer dehydration or malnutrition without eating or drinking.
That's awesome.
And then the mountain one, yeah.
This is such a thing, and I don't think I've ever explained this to you. Due to the way that my character is set up, Bear actively has hallucinogenic like properties if like they are ingested, because they're based off of all of the cacti, like a number of cacti types.
Nice. Yeah, I based the Soothing Salve ability off of like aloe.
Yeah, aloe vera. Nah,
Yeah.
they got some of the barrel cactus alkaloids. It's just like, go
Nice.
Osaka. Hello, friendly mushroom.
Hehehe. Yeah. For the mountain one, you get a climb speed equal to your walk speed, and you can use it to scale difficult surfaces without needing to make checks or use your hands. You have a bonus action called Pine Shed, which basically, for 1 minute or until the space is cleared, the 5-foot radius on the ground centered on yourself basically is like a mini spike growth
Oh, that's fun.
of pine needles. And then the last ability is a lot like the last ability that the Arid Flursid has. It's called Weather the Chill. Resistance to cold damage, immunity to extreme cold, and also natural acclimation to high altitudes.
Ooh. All right.
There are also others.
100% gonna have to play one.
I'm gonna have to send you the link to that. It's still like, I'm still working on it. I'll send you the sharing link.
I'm gonna have to make a character of that for a game that you're gonna run.
Absolutely.
But
like, I was planning on like putting together like a Humblewood one shot or something for like your birthday, but we never got to talk about it.
yeah, sorry.
Hey, no apologies necessary. I need to work on actually like reaching out about like plans and stuff.
Well, yeah, I also had my boyfriend over for that entire week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I figured you would want him to play with it, like, anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah. The one other, like, spell crafting thing that I was gonna talk about, but I got distracted by, like, the actual spells, is this, like, custom, specifically, like, wizard feature. Where basically, like, it's basically this, it's this mechanic I put together called Arcane Inspiration. Where basically, instead of directly learning things from spells, wizards can also attempt to reverse engineer them from a repertoire without directly studying a scroll. Basically, you need to make an Arcana check in order to put it together. So it's like, if there's a spell that naturally is like, kind of just a more powerful version of like a spell you could already cast, like Sending is to Message, or like Scrying is to Clairvoyance. Yeah. You make an Arcana check, the DC is equal to 8 plus twice the spell's level. The degree of failure, if you do fail, may render the scrying components used in it unusable. It, like, varies based on, like, how much you fail by. But basically, when you fight, like, certain creatures, or, like, complete certain, like, dungeons or arcs, a wizard who goes through that has the opportunity to add, like, specified spells based on things that they've seen to their Arcane Inspiration repertoire.
Alright, I need to introduce you to emotional casting at some point.
Yeah, you've talked to me about that. I just haven't had gotten the chance to see it in action.
Yes, so the way that I always like doing it, because, you know, certain spellcasters have different, like, like, even wizards disagree on the exact way to cast a spell.
Oh, for sure.
Certain casters find it easier to do something like listen to music while casting spells, or doing specific repetitive motions. Autism, but for spells.
Yeah!
You require
Listen.
OCD medication as a concentration component.
Nice.
No.
Listen, is
So-
that not every wizard's backstory?
I mean, yes, but
I mean, look at Gale.
the thing that I enjoy about the emotional casting is that upon going through a stressful encounter, you become inspired to do more with your spells.
Yeah.
So I give out inspiration points very, very tightly, but inspiration points not only allow for, like, rerolls, they allow you to upgrade your stuff in minor ways. Not like, oh, now it's a level 7 spell, but
yeah,
like, oh, hey, I figured out how to, like, shape charge my fireball.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I need to work on, like, putting together actual, like, spell crafting mechanics. I know that, like, especially with, like, the publisher I work for, that's one of the things that, where we have, like, or at least in, like, some prep stage in the works for, like, our basically, like, expanded IO5E system is, like,
hell yeah,
guidance for, like, spell crafting.
Yeah.
Like, that's public information. Like, that's been shared publicly. That's the reason I know about it. I can share that. Because, like, that's public information already.
Obviously, you're not able to divulge a ton of it.
Yeah, obviously. I'm not directly in on, like, how that's been going so far. Like, I think that's in, like, earlier stages and isn't, like... Oh, I think only, like, a few people are specifically working on that for now.
Well, yeah.
I'm not privy to any, like, non-public information about that yet anyway.
It's a huge thing. It's a huge thing, and it's going to require a ton of work eventually.
Oh, for sure.
I could not care less if, like, emotional crafting gets taken from me before. I mean, it's a thing that exists.
I don't think it's gonna be like emotional. I think it's just like ways to make your own spells.
But yeah, sorry.
Which, like, I think wizards should specifically be more inclined to do anyway.
Yes. Honestly, the Ars Magica mod from Minecraft is pretty good.
Ooh. Yeah, I know they put out, like, a, like, affiliated module. Same with nerds, like the candy.
Free your lungs, but also your life. Our
Anyways, back to this
tenants
bitch.
have the opportunity
Yeah.
to fight their
So
way
many
to financial
tangents.
freedom, and we're with you all the way. Rise the ranks and earn your place at Airway's luxurious premier retreats. Major corporal brigadier captains can earn cars, holidays, and even 2 to 3 bedroom condos. If you've ever wanted to stand on your own 2 feet, we're here to help you rise to the occasion. Speak to your local representative. What is the next? Oh, Stella, today. Activated air by airway.
Did she forget her own name?
Just breathe. And scene.
Stella takes the smallest of bows.
Oh, you're in deep.
Was it that bad?
Yes.
It was pretty rough.
I thought so. I spent all night on it as well.
Maybe you just need some rest.
I suppose so.
And to get out of the fucking scam!
Perhaps you're right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for listening, regardless, dearie.
Listen, it takes a lot of patience to successfully get someone out when they're deep in
I
a
might
cult.
take your advice. Perhaps I just need a little nap.
Sunk
Sorry
cost
for
fallacy
the
is a bastard.
inconvenience.
Yes. Alright, we're gonna go finish Zoe right now. And then contemplate going to sleep. Oh, wait.
Yay. Where's Zoe?
Hold on.
Where's Zoe?
That's a good point. If it worked properly, she doesn't have to be in this room anymore.
Oh!
Hold on. That's wrong. I didn't tell her to go to Beyond.
No. She might just be out and about. I mean, at the very least, if for some reason she is going to the Beyond, like, from the sound of it, she's coming back.
Yes. I almost want to say that she's maybe with Bodhi downstairs.
Maybe. Isn't Bodhi afraid of her?
I'm not sure. Huh. Maybe she'll be like Rattle and just kind of pop up.
Maybe. The good news is she's not stuck lonely in the attic anymore.
Yup.
To your relief, when you enter the office this time, Willie is not already mid-interview.
There you are. My steady right hand. You're right on time. Unfortunately, Mr. Shuttlecock is late.
Uh-oh.
Isn't timing a big part of being good at sports?
Isn't this when you told us to meet?
It's so structured.
It is, but interview etiquette dictates you arrive a little early. Makes a good impression, after all.
The sound of air horns shatters the very
Oh,
thoughts
God.
of your mind. Before you can speak,
I
someone
like
is
Dunk.
bursting into the room.
He's very...
An
I
atmosphere
do
of
like
chaos
Dunk.
that overwhelms you both.
Now entering the stadium, the hometown hero, everyone's pal, your and my favorite, number 17, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
You're late.
I am? Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. I thought you said it'd come about now.
You're a minute late, and your little intro cost us more valuable time. So if you don't mind,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, sorry, ma'am.
forget about it. Just tell us about yourself. Give us the Shuttlecock Sports elevator pitch.
Elevator pitch? You mean like,
Dunk very slowly mimes throwing a baseball, looking at you and
Oh,
Willie
no.
for confirmation that this is what you're asking of him.
God.
Willie, this is the job. You need to coach this man.
Shit, wait, elevator pitch. Elevator pitch. My bad.
He does the same thing, but this time he begins slowly crouching down, as if he were riding in an elevator.
Willie, this is the one!
Willie doesn't even say anything this time. She just stares at him in a disbelieving silence.
This is the one, woman!
Dunk looks back and forth between the two of you, but when he finds no clues in your stunned expressions, he simply hands you a cleat.
Elevator.
What?
Pitch.
God's sake, just some
I get it.
very quickly.
Wait, what?
Pitch is another word for like fucking like field that you play on.
Oh God, that's right.
And he's elevating the thing that.
That's okay. That's clever.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
get that for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out.
Dunk flexes hard, his muscles bulging. His physique is impressive on its own, but he's really laying it on thick here.
Hot.
There are muscles in places you didn't realize muscles could be. He's truly in excellent shape.
Wait, where? What, does he have muscles in his nose?
He is like strong ass shit.
I mean, yeah, but that people usually know about the muscle there.
Go on.
This is it right here, baby.
What is? You're flexing?
This is Dunk Shuttlecock. The sports equipment, the myth, the legend. All this hard muscle is the Dunk Shuttlecock experience.
Did I give you the impression I invited you to speed dating? I'm asking you to sell me on your lifestyle.
Is that not what he's doing?
Is that not what I'm doing?
You're in step ahead.
No! You are not the product.
Listen, I see the logic.
Please, in 10 words or less, sum up why we should invest in the Shuttlecock experience.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
Dunk frowns, moving his lips without making any sound, counting silently on his fingers.
Me? Like sports? Sports feel good.
He beams at the two of you, deeply pleased
Again,
to solve
this is the
Willie's
one.
riddle.
Incredible. Thanks very much, Mr. Shuttlecock. We'll be in touch in the days to come.
Oh no, she's doing corporate speak.
Cool. You have a nice day now.
Willie puts her head in her hands, sighing long and loud.
Alejandro's himbo voicing is really good.
Yes. Someone living his best life. The Duncan Shuttlecock experience, I believe.
Yeah, I got that. It must be real fucking nice knowing just who you are and where you're going at all times. I'd love to be wandering around just shouting, "Really work," and knowing that was all I needed to make it.
Have I gotta introduce you to Wallace?
Athletic ability and star athlete status. I bet he came into this world with a football in one hand and a plan to get drafted to the big leagues in the other.
Hey, you gotta do a lot of practice to be good at that.
Alright, so as of now, she has wanted to go into something where like natural talent plays a huge part for Star Factor. Like, she was upset at the Hanks because they were able to be lazy due to the fact that they're able to and willing to do dangerous sports. She's upset at Dunk because he's just naturally fit, has a regimen, and doesn't have anxiety towards the fact of what he's doing.
So she's just talking to people who like do things like just very differently, or at the very least like the methods that it took to get them to do something they're passionate about just won't work for her with the way that she's wired. So she just need to find someone who operates in a similar manner to use as a frame of reference.
That's why I'm going to do the "it can be a curse" too, because this is mean and this is patronizing. Because hey, not having the self-reflection just had him flub an interview.
Yeah.
all the pressure and expectation, and when you don't make it to where you hoped you would.
Guess you end right back in the same boat with that whole wasted potential thing.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shed any tears for some spoiled athlete. But I'll
He
grant
doesn't
you
seem
that
spoiled.
Mr. Shuttlecock isn't necessarily the privileged baby I assumed he was.
Yeah. Like,
He never gave me that impression.
So now that we've got that extremely important point out of the way,
Willie's gaze falls upon a paper in front of her. She scans over it briefly and then sighs.
I've got other interviews lined up around here. I'm wondering if it's all a waste of time. I want this to be work, but it's not. I mean, hell, look at this. Coffee with Jean-Loup?
Oh.
Count yourself lucky if you don't know. But go have a chat with your toilet sometime and you'll find out. What?
I mean, I feel like she might want to get coffee with Kobe.
And then this. Lunch with Scandelabra?
Excuse me?
Candelabra. Total freak, but knows everything about everyone.
Okay, that actually might work out in your favor.
I mean, I figure maybe he had his, well, candelabras don't have ears. His candle holes to the ground? God, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I have to try.
I really hope I can...
Listen, Kobe. Kobe is perfect.
I would say Kobe and Stefan are pretty good. We haven't met him. Daisuke would not be a bad one for her either. Celia and Florence would also be good. Jeremy would be a good one for her.
Chance would be pretty good too, actually.
Chance would be pretty good. Beverly would be pretty good. Lux isn't. Dasha Abel would be pretty good for her as well. She needs someone supportive.
Have you talked to Beverly yet, by the way?
No.
I know she's voiced by Marisha Ray.
Effort solely for the sake of feeling productive isn't actually productive or healthy.
Oh, look at you. The big productivity expert all of a sudden.
I literally am, though.
Of course it's productive to perform productivity. And productivity is healthy. Ergo, performing productivity is healthy. Trust me, the math's here. I know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I gotta prepare for my next interview. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but just meet me back here later.
Alright. I don't even know who she's going after. Alright,
I really think Kobe is the best bet.
Yeah, but I don't know if Kobe is... I don't know if Kobe actually talks to anyone else. Alright, we're continuing with this.
Step 92. It's
Oh, no.
always a bear market.
Oh, it's not!
So we're not introducing her to Stella at all, right?
No.
Hello, dearie. I'm so sorry about that little book of mine. Bit childish of me.
You feeling better?
Yes. No. Not really. But discomfort is the source of success. Page 84.
I don't think that's true.
It's a lot of pages for a booklet.
One phrase a page. It's not exactly efficient, no.
Oh my god.
Still gung-ho on that booklet.
I'll be seeing it through best I can. Yes.
Why are you so stubborn about this?
Because I've never let myself be stubborn before. I'm getting on. There's certain things I just need to do. Need to try. Need to know. I've never really
Like not to get involved in a scam.
Couldn't pick a smarter thing?
A safer thing? This booklet is the only thing I have. The only chance I'm given. I'm old and I'm slow and greeting is all I've ever done. And who's going to give me a chance to do more than that if not myself? And I know I'm not good at it. But maybe I can be.
What if we could find something else?
I've looked, dearie. Trust me, I have.
I can hook you up with a DM. And let me help.
Seems I still can't say no. But I can't keep saying yes. Fine. But I won't wait around forever. And for now, dearie, truth be told, I'm a little knackered. I'll think on it, I promise. I just can't keep standing still. Regardless. Thank you.
Holy shit, I can actually get her to not be crazy.
I'll think it.
Alright, who else was I going to start dating?
My vote's on Shadow Lord.
Yes! Holy shit, I can't... Right, who's, But he needs to be later in the day.
Damn.
Well, he should be later in the day.
Have you talked to Parker yet?
I have not, but I've been trying to gain more stuff. I think if I'm gonna pick up 2 people, I think I'm gonna do Dishy, and I'm gonna do Who.
Who?
Dishy and Who.
Oh, Who?
Yeah.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you.
Damn.
It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
What's that?
Zeno!
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo. Sorry about that.
I'm waiting for the vacuum noises in the soundtrack.
Seemed like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
Oh,
Alright.
dang.
Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. The friends just call me Hoove, though. What's up? You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
I'd love to chat.
Sure. What about?
Oh no, is he a cop?
Not sure. I'll bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic. Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Yup.
Just say haunted attic.
Yeah,
I was actually already there.
Just a rumor, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you're the one who's the investigator.
That's
We
right.
gotta make sure he doesn't Luigi's
I
Mansion
see
Zoe.
Investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
What kind of stuff do you investigate?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence
Oh
I
my
pick
god, a
up gets to be
vacuum
really
cleaner whose entire
interesting
thing is
sometimes.
hyper compartmentalizing.
Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
I try and get those in the trash can.
I just vacuumed today.
Embarrassing.
I don't mind. Part of the job. Also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter,
I've probably got one somewhere in here.
If you what if you run out of space? I don't want to say.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week. But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What's the hardest part of your job?
Probably trying to get stuff out from under Koa.
That's the couch?
Sometimes he can be a bit too easygoing. He just lies there, and I've got to work hard to clean up around him. But I love the guy. Can't help but admire his chill. Hey, it's been great talking to you. But I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute?
Hell yeah.
I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. Maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
I'd love to go someplace with them.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh, I think I got a message.
Ooh.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However,
oh my God.
I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Oh God.
Alright, so oh yeah, Dishy.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the
horrifying,
times, wondering if they've malfunctioned, but the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
I love that it's blinking.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
Oh no!
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
What?
What do you need to know from me exactly?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Oh no.
Financial records?
Records of finances.
Why?
Why?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits.
Oh no.
Past dishwashers owned.
This is horrifying.
Preferences on fruit flavors. For soap,
it gets
of course.
worse.
Oh no.
Nope, this is too weird. You're saying disconnected.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Yes.
Wonderful. Please connect to the internet for the best dishwashing experience.
No, not this again.
Are you sure you want to use offline mode? In online mode, the possibilities are limitless.
You literally do not need the internet to wash dishes.
He's looking at me horrifyingly. Do you see the
blink twice if you need help.
Okay. I feel though that we have to do this, otherwise it's immediately going to be a hate thing.
Yeah.
With
We're not connecting him to
knowledge
the
of your
internet.
habits and data, I can make the absolute best dishwashing choices for you.
Imagine
plates delivered at the perfect, crisply heated temperature. And
I could just input
nary
that.
a crumb nor stain on no single nor multiple dishes.
I think that's just what you're
The
supposed to do
dishwashing
anyway.
Experience.
Nope, it's just not for me.
Then offline mode it is.
Yep, you're learning.
Oh, thank God. I actually didn't think that would work.
Key.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally. Come, let
Hi.
the next trial commence.
Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
The letters?
Letters.
Back before the Great Cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities.
Hey!
Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
It is an ancient ritual known as the Wordle.
I am prepared.
Let the game of
Wait, hold on.
shadows
Is this
begin.
actually Wordle?
I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook
Oh.
paper up to you. A macabre
This
Even
is so much
better.
person and a few mysterious lines.
Blank, 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 blank.
Shadow. It's
love
fucking
him.
Shadow, isn't it?
Oh my god.
What is this, Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man. Now,
Upright or
choose your
reversed?
letter.
Reverse, because he's actually standing.
A.
There is an A. Now, choose your letter.
S.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
W.
There is a W. Now, choose your letter.
Oh my god.
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
D.
There is a D. Choose your letter.
Is it Shadow?
The answer is Shadow.
I knew if you ruined the game, he'd be upset.
Yeah.
That's so sick, dude.
Completely sick.
Oh my god.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Darkness.
8 letters, my favorite. Why, you ask? Isn't it obvious? 8 is the infinity symbol, but sideways. Very cool. It's
Oh my god, he's such a dork! Damn.
Oh man.
I appreciate you staying relevant to our practices, Penumbra.
Oh my god.
That was entertaining.
I love this man.
It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man.
The Hanged
Last
Man.
time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from
Oh, I
before
feel-
the Great Cataclysm.
I feel that I've said something wrong. Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
Oh.
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight.
Oh god.
Aww.
Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
Aww.
What happened?
He's hung up on his
Great
ex.
Cataclysm.
Oh, they broke up.
Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed. Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Love.
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore.
We are talking to a living shadow right now.
The overwhelming
Aww.
fantastic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
Oh.
Aww.
There was no one moment or act that caused it.
Shit.
Shit,
Skylar,
he
where the
got
fuck is
ghosted.
the content warning?
Aww.
Yeah.
One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance,
Aww.
a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one. And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye. But I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly.
This is a very good way of portraying this kind of character.
Yeah.
They could very easily have had him be like, fuck that person. But
Yeah.
I like
So
them.
sweet.
I like them displaying darkness as more wistful.
And wonder
Yeah.
why time had to come for us.
Aw. I kind of like that, like...
We're happy. I was happy.
He's got the whole, like, try-hard edgelord vibe, but in a very, like... as mature of a manner as it can be portrayed, as opposed to, like, the, like, angsty middle schooler who's, like, into angst for the sake of angst.
Yes.
He's just like, this is very cool, and I like it a lot. There's, like, a whimsicality to it that's so endearing.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect.
Yeah.
Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Damn.
I love him.
I love them too.
I would commit various crimes for him.
I'll commit various war crimes.
Nah, not war crimes. I doubt I would need to.
As you enter the office, an aristocrat in a powdered wig
Oh,
rushes past you.
oh boy.
He seems quite offended. Your eyes meet briefly, but he doesn't bother to speak to you. An air of great offense permeates his being.
This is Scandelabra.
Willie has her
I
arms
assumed.
folded across her chest, tension
Of
evident
course
in both her
assumed.
posture and her expression.
What happened here?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Do you know that creep had the nerve to tell me that he knows everything that happens in this house? All the best job opportunities, all the best ways to ace an interview. And that he'd share it with me for the price of a single kiss?
Ew.
And then, when I told him he was out of his goddamn mind, he said, well then, at least dinner. Come now,
my
my
God.
dear. You cannot have something for nothing, you know.
I hope you slapped him.
I sure did.
Yeah!
For some reason, he didn't like it. He got his wicks in a twist after that and left. I didn't even get any leads out of him before he tried to pull that vile shit on me. So now I wasted my time and my hand kind of hurts.
Worth it.
You still check something off your to-do list. That's progress, right?
I mean, in the most bare minimum technical sense, sure.
Listen,
I'm
you
not really
gotta
going
take the
for
little
technically
victories.
complete. I need to actually be employed? God, whatever. Look,
Fucking move.
tired of being the one doing all the work. You trained our replacement. The whole point of you being here was to help me fix this. So go on. Your turn now. You contribute something to this employment journey.
We've been trying.
Who we get started business?
You think we should start a business? Do you have any idea what that takes? First of all, we don't even have a business
lot.
idea.
You don't.
Do you?
I'm not the one on trial here. Go on then, let's hear it. Give me the $1 million small business idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
We form our own indie game studio.
Willie stares at you in complete silence for a few minutes, and then she bursts out laughing, doubling over as tears stream down her cheeks.
You think that's gonna make you money?
I am so happy they allowed this
It
joke
takes
to be
just a
in there.
little too long for Willie to compose herself, but when she does, she grows serious once again.
Making games is about the riskiest proposition you can imagine. And we are not in a position to even consider doing something like that. We don't have the skills, time, or funding to make anything worth
I
it.
have a computer
Even
that
if
wants
we
to
did,
fuck me.
we could still find ourselves launching to 0 sales and losing it all. No,
I mean,
no,
I work
and
for a
no.
game company, not a video
Willie
game
pinches the bridge
company,
of her
but
nose between her fingers,
I
closing
have
her
experience.
Today has been way too much. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I need a break. Come back later, all right? I need to decompress. We'll circle back to this some other time.
See ya.
I'm here. Sorry for the wait.
We know you live here.
You seem excited.
I am. Planning and plotting and plotting and planning. I haven't really slept.
What?
That's not good.
Oh, but it is, dearie.
No,
You
no, it's
see, I
not.
know you want to help, but the whole reason I wanted to do this was to do something myself. And I appreciate
There are
you
so
taking the
many
time.
other things that aren't scamming
I
you that you
wanted to
could do
solve this.
yourself.
Okay, I think she might. Look, I have some faith that she's gonna get off the scam track right now.
Hence
Oh,
the
almost
lack of
certainly.
sleep. But I did. Or I might have. Which, mind you, I wouldn't have had you not inspired me to do so. But I have
Okay.
something else. Something I know, and something I can do, and something I can make my own. Hmm? Do you notice anything different?
Hold up. Her outfit didn't change. Is
I mean, we
hair a
can't
little
see
bit
her
different?
shoes.
Oh my god, she is a little bit taller.
Nope.
Did you grow?
No. But also yes.
Stella holds herself upright, sticking one leg out and pointing her foot elegantly.
That is changing her outfit.
Venting. Reach the Sky was Stella's latest hot topic release.
Holy shit, it's stair themed. I love it.
Free your feet, but also
Yeah.
your life. Our design is sleek but comfortable, edgy but crafted with care. If you
Listen,
wanted
listen.
to stand on your own 2 feet, we're here to help you rise to the occasion. Speak to
Yeah.
your local representative, Stella, today.
Holy shit, wait.
She needs to call them Stella Toes.
That's amazing. I love it. Not only this, she got her fucking sales pitch right.
Stella's Stilettos.
Yeah.
Stella. Stairs for your feet.
The shoe is just as it sounds. A small pair of stairs for one's feet.
Step up. And it's mine. It's my idea. It's my product.
I'm so fucking happy.
It's me
Yay!
taking advantage of me, and I don't even care if it fails because it's a thing that I'm doing, and that's all I need it to be. And
hell yeah!
And thank you. Thank you so much, dearie. Because I almost missed it. Oh, I do hope you didn't spend too much time thinking on your own alternatives. I just needed this idea to be my own.
I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna say fashion. Because your fucking handbag looks impeccable.
But I couldn't have.
Honestly,
thought of it
100%.
You couldn't have done it without you.
You, my dear, are the dearest friend I have. I spent all night on this just to prove I could, and I know it's nothing special.
It's fucking amazing. It's a really good idea.
It is.
She hands you the shoe, smiling as you take it from her with gentle hands.
And I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm off to make 100 more. Too busy for chit-chat. Oh, I never
Good for
thought I'd
you.
say that. Take care, dearie, and do swing by.
I'm
Hell
happy.
yeah!
Up and up.
I'm so proud of her.
She didn't give me smarts. She gave me charm.
Yeah. You think she would give you charm? I mean, smarts?
No, I didn't. I was kind of thinking because like I haven't gotten anybody who's given me that. All right, we're gonna go grab Hoove.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hoove holds one finger up to you, his chest rising and falling with panted breaths. He bends over, both hands on his knees, his forehead and cheeks shining.
Give me just a sec.
You okay?
Holding your breath again?
Yep. Okay. That was a little difficult.
You seem pretty winded.
Yeah. Seems like my suction is a little light right now. Maybe I better. take a
He's got
second
too
to
much
catch
in
my
the
breath.
tank.
So, what brings you by?
I was thinking we could do something together.
I'd love that. What do you have in mind? I'm not sure if I mentioned it last time, but I'm a big sports fan. And I'll never turn down a nice can of lubricant. As long as I'm not on the job.
Who is there a game on?
You better believe it. The Hankies are playing the Sox.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Love the hang.
No way. Me too. I'm an absolute diehard.
The Hanks are fucking
Are you
great.
a serious fan?
They are. Well, 4 of them are.
I'm gonna be honest, just casual.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll teach you to love it.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
got season tickets.
Look, I went Hank gliding with him once.
Let's go.
Oh shit, you got season tickets?
It's almost
Why the
game
fuck wasn't I
time.
dating you earlier?
We don't want to miss it.
Hoove takes you to Valdivia Arena, where the two of you witness an athletic event on par with the greatest games the human world could ever offer. You cheer your hearts out side by side.
Sports ball. No.
Is your heart pounding from the thrill of the game? Or is it Hoove's presence so close to you?
Hey,
the only
look.
thing you know for sure is that you'll never witness another matchup this exciting.
I fucking absolutely hate sports. You get me to at a game, I'll cheer.
Yeah.
Hanky's absolutely crushed those socks.
You got that right.
Feel like grabbing a drink?
You read my mind. Let's crack a can.
Hoove hands you a martini glass filled with a suspiciously dark liquid. It smells like alcohol, sure, but there's another strange scent you can't quite place.
Cheers!
Would you drink that without dying?
The drink tastes distinctly like the scent of motor oil, and it leaves an unpleasantly greasy feeling behind.
Delicious.
It's a craft brew. Got a few drops of engine oil in the mix. Really gets my motor
Go
running.
throw up.
So, how you
A
feeling?
few drops of engine oil will. I'd like to get to know you more.
Sure. I'm an open book. I mean, lyrics.
You
like,
sure about that?
actually An open book? Yeah, but you know what I mean. What would you like to know?
So when you. God.
Listen.
Both of these are things that I couldn't. ask somebody.
Listen. That's the bartender thing.
I mean, I guess I've been feeling a little overwhelmed. My suction's not the same as it once was. I'm struggling to get up in the morning. Lately,
Oof.
I just feel like I've got no space in my life. But I'm not sure why. I've got amazing friends, and I love my job. Every day I get to go around the house, and I encounter so many amazing things. I collect them in my bag. I've got everything you can think of. Be
Maybe that's
amazed
the
at
problem.
stuff I find.
You might be carrying around too much baggage.
That's just it. But I don't know what to do about it.
You haven't emptied your vacuum in a while, huh?
You need to let go of a few things.
Oh, I don't know. All that stuff is kind of private. I mean, I'd love to show you some things, but why should I trust you?
Oh, that's not at all what I would say. I would start with the, hey, look, it doesn't have to be with me, but somebody.
Yeah. Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna cut it. Maybe I'll show you later, when I know you better. Anyway, I probably better go. Thanks for hanging out.
Aw. Oh god.
The steaminess of your home appears
God.
to increase.
Oh my
suddenly.
god.
It must be because Lucinda Lavish stands before you now.
And better dishy than Shadow Lord.
Lover.
What?
Can I change how often you come by?
Sure. What are you thinking?
I'd love to see you less.
Oh, well, I understand. I can kind of be a lot. Anything else on your mind?
Low amount works for me.
You got it, lover. Now that that's out of the way, steam me up, lover.
Not convinced you're the best.
Not convinced? Oh, you poor baby. Maybe I've only shown you one side of me. Maybe
You've
Lucinda
shown, like, 5.
Laird will show you some more depth.
I'm curious.
Did your voice get deeper just then?
Baby, everything is going deeper. I
don't
have
think
the
this
most
is
complex
layered.
pathways in this game. There are more types of Lucindas than anyone else.
I
Yeah,
think
'cause the
Dorian
whole
has to
identity
be.
crisis.
There are words that begin with
Yeah.
There will always be more layers to me.
Well, I mean, most Dorians. Trapdorian very decidedly does not.
I've seen a different side of you, one more sensitive.
Exactly. That Lucinda is one of my very favorites, though she has no place here. And our conversations, they drip with care and emotion, with well-written options for you to choose. Like this one.
Tell me your deepest secret.
And for each option is a well-crafted, meaningful response like this one. For this
Oh my
reason,
God.
I award myself Best Screenplay, Lucinda Laird.
You didn't answer the
Tell me,
question.
do you agree?
Honestly, it seems kind of thin.
Perhaps one day you'll be smart enough to understand me. Until then.
Listen, better Dishy than Shadow Lord.
That is true. I would have actually thrown him one bit.
There's a strange heaviness to Shadow Lord today. He's not his usual
no.
dark, cheery self.
Oh no!
Dark tidings, Penumbra. The news I carry may be troubling to you.
You want to build a blanket lair?
I have found the final armament piece.
Oh, dang.
You don't sound happy.
Once I don it, my true power will be unleashed.
And that's a bad thing?
My final form shall be revealed. You may be surprised by who I become.
You're still my friend, Shadow.
Thank you.
Aww.
It is imperative to me that you understand that your presence was most welcomed. Our conversations have been a highlight to my dark days.
Highlight, huh?
It seems my vernacular has become more flexible as our bond tightened.
Shadow Lord bows his head, falling silent for a few moments before he begins his incantation.
The die is cast. Let us begin. The whispers of the void, heed my call. Bend to my will and reforge my soul. Let darkness incarnate reign supreme once more!
Shadow Lord vanishes from your view with a flash of black smoke.
I love how it just looks like he ran away.
The Shadow Lord you once knew is gone, replaced by what appears to be...
It is complete.
Oh.
Some nerd?
You know that tracks.
Shadow?
As I suspected, you wouldn't recognize my form as it is now. It's me. It's me. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. But my real name is Skips.
That sounds cool.
I thought you wouldn't take me seriously if I appeared to you like this. If you have any questions, ask. What do you want to know?
Who is Skips?
That's my real name. Skips Shadley.
Okay, that's a good name.
Aw.
So this is the real you?
Yep. Told you you'd hate it.
I didn't say that.
I'm not actually the Lord of all Shadows.
I noticed.
My friends and I love role-playing, so we made characters to chat as.
And the armaments?
Not real. But wasn't it nice feeling like you were making progress?
What was the point of the rituals then?
I was excited to talk to someone again.
Aww. I'm gonna cry, that's so cute.
Ah, gross. Yeah, well, maybe that's okay.
Who was Lunar Knight?
His name was Benji. Is Benji. He's the one who invited me to the group.
Aww.
The group?
The chat room. He was really encouraging with everyone's roleplay, especially mine.
Aww.
Ever meet him in real life?
Yes, it was nice. There was an eclipse, and we were able to join our forms. I
Aww.
hope wherever he is, he's happy.
Very mature of you.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of time to think about it. I still get bummed out, though, but that's just my mind taking negative nosedives every now and then.
I hear ya.
I figured you would.
Who's Shadow Lord then?
It's a handle. You know, like online name. My friends and I chat with each other online using Dim.
What's Dim?
Oh, DOL Instant Messenger.
Hey, what's DOL?
Darkness Online. Are you too young to know what that is?
I assume it's a parody of AOL.
I guess so.
It was the cool place to hang. The coolest. But it's gone now. Like so many other things.
I think I get it now. I don't want to say. I don't want to ask about the cataclysm.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Why?
No.
Cool. Do you still want to hang out with me?
Of course.
Well, that makes me happy.
So what do you want to do?
We can do whatever. Chat, play hangman, chill. After all, we don't have to worry about time anymore.
Why is that?
Well, because I'm going to turn you into a shadow.
I'm sorry.
Now that I'm up to full power, I can reconfigure you. That way, we'll be together forever.
You just turned me to darkness.
Why not? Didn't you say you still want to hang out with me?
Not like
Have
that.
we not been hanging out this entire time?
You're not like the others. You won't leave me like they did. Like Benji did.
Holy shit,
yeah,
buddy.
but there's like...
We'll be together forever. Trust
Dude.
me.
You do something that makes no sense. You need to move on.
It's been so lonely.
I know.
And I really like talking with you. I'm
And nothing's
sorry.
stopping that.
I didn't mean to. Do you think we'll drift apart one day?
Possible, but I hope not.
Yeah, me too. I'd like to be alone right now, if that's okay. I have a lot to think about. See ya.
Dude needs a hug.
Yeah, dude does need a hug. Though it is upsetting now that Nightmare is the only shadowy creature that I want.
I know.
I'm not upset by the whole. I'm not upset at the whole thing. I'm just upset that all of the monstrous characters. There's only the one monstrous character.
Yeah.
There's also Dishy, but I don't think that's a good showing.
No. Listen, Dishy is monstrous, but in a way that's like, nope.
Alright, is it officially midnight?
Yeah.
I think that it is time to,
It is eeping.
something like that.
Yeah. By the way, I know you immediately get friendship with Dorian, but are there like any other events that you can like do once you become friends, or is it just that? And I guess like the trap Dorian.
Okay, so there is an achievement for talking to every Dorian.
Okay. And there's no like storyline for him, or...
No, so there's a thing that happens if you meet all of them.
Okay. Oh, okay. Neat.
Game over. Die. There's a way to die.
You know, that tracks.
All right, well, I'll have to look into that. I am gonna hate the full completion of this game because there's a case where you have to. Oh goodness, you have to like make everyone hate you, and there's certain characters I just don't want to do that with.
Yeah, like Shadow Lord.
Oh god, yeah.